Well, dear traders, welcome to this insight for Bitcoin. My name is André Cardoso. Some of you are already familiar with my work. Thank you very much for following. And for today, I want to share with you these bearish, actually the bearish shark patterns, or the bearish shark pattern that gives a sequence to this fall for Bitcoin, but also to call your attention for the weekly fractal support or the previous weekly fractal support, 43,000. And in fact, we have also the 38% Fibonacci retracement right there, 44, 158. So that's the price where I believe the market may find some pressure, and that's all that converging with one symmetrical projection for the Bitcoin. So to call your attention for those advanced pattern formations, I shared all of them on my private networks and also on Twitter. For those who are following on my work on Twitter, also I shared a few of those events before they complete. So I tend to search for those advanced pattern formations. And that being said, my opinion for Bitcoin at this point is or it's actually the price zone where I will pay some attention, the 38% Fibonacci retracement level. So this is a retracement between the monthly fractal and the most recent higher highs at the daily fractal. And in fact, we can also update some of those levels in 4 hours. Actually, the 4 hours fractal remains positioned there, but the most recent support it's already at this low. So all other fractals remain at the same price. And so I want to call your attention for this convergence between the major support level, the previous major support, the 38% Fibonacci retracement, and of course the symmetrical projection. So if the price approaches those levels, we may see then a bounce from this price zone, from this territory, and eventually one attempt to recover with the 38% Fibonacci retracement as a price reference or a Fibonacci reference, previous structure support level. Let's see if the price, first of all, let's see if it will achieve this price zone, the weekly fractal support, and then if the market starts to bounce, it can offer a nice opportunity to get involved with Bitcoin. And finishing with Ethereum, another one trading the default, actually beyond the default targets for these major crab patterns. So we expect a 38% Fibonacci retracement as a default target for this shark pattern or this crab pattern printed at 161.8 extension, also converging with this symmetrical projection at the same price zone. So, and I shared also this as an opportunity to get involved in a short side, of course. 38% Fibonacci retracement in the meanwhile was reached. This was also the weekly fractal support or the weekly fractal resistance, turned into a support, 38% fib, and then I started to project this bearish bat pattern at 88.6, and the market being pushed to the 113% Fibonacci extension, which we should also take into consideration when we start to identify that potential bat pattern. We should always take in consideration the 113% Fibonacci extension, which is the alternate or alt bat pattern completion point. There's also a small range above the starting point of the pattern that we need to take into consideration. So Bitcoin for now, nothing to say after 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 printing those patterns. I need to wait for further developments eventually, and that will depend if the price still violates the or recovers. Let's say if the price recovers the weekly fractal resistance, we may see more downside momentum, and if that happens, I will start to search for this golden Fibonacci extension projected at 1482. So this will be kind of a false breakout above 113, and then a violation of the weekly fractal support, or the daily fractal support, and eventually searching for this golden Fibonacci extension level. Note that we are also threatening the 200 moving average, both on Ethereum 2 hours time frame and also on Bitcoin on a higher time frame. So on a, let's say, 12 hours time frame chart, or on a daily, we are far away from that 200 daily moving average. But if you start to reduce that time frame between 12 hours time frame, we are now threatening that 200 moving average. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's wait for further developments, specifically for the Bitcoin. I'm waiting for that symmetrical projection at 44,000. Or the weekly, let's say, let's point to the weekly fractal support. Let's see if the market will be pushed to those levels. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I wish you all a wonderful weekend, and all the best for you and for your families. Stay well.